Hello, everybody. This is Gio Aretos from Great Properties, and we're glad to have you here today. Thank you for expressing interest in our beautiful new product, the Seventh Heaven, which is Mount Charleston's premier luxury mountain modern build. It's due to drop in the end of 2022. We're looking for November 1st. And if you're viewing this video, it's probably because you want some more information about what the build is all about and what we're doing. So first, let me tell you, if you haven't already seen the catalog, I think doing that is probably the first thing that you should do. Contact us. There's QR codes. There's videos on our YouTube channel. And there's a QR code that you can click and enter some information. You can get the full catalog that shows all sorts of different features and our upgrade options packages. It's got tons and tons of information. It's really chock full of stuff that is very interesting and tells you a lot more about the home. Also, we have a 3D virtual walkthrough video that basically shows you the inside and the outside of the house, the virtual renderings of what the house is going to be like. That is a fantastic video that we actually just released recently. So if you haven't seen that either and you need the link, please feel free to reach out to me. But a couple things that I wanted to say, we've been getting a lot of emails and a lot of interest on the product, and people asking lots and lots of questions. And I've been really thankful to get all of these questions and all of the comments and discussions going, but it's been overwhelming. So I wanted to put out a short video and address some of the things that I keep getting asked over and over. It's a little bit hard to respond in email for things like this. So one of the things that's really important to understand about properties in Mount Charleston is the majority of them, with the exception of just a very small handful of properties, the majority of them were built anywhere between the late 1950s and late 1980s. And basically, there's a consistent challenge that properties in Mount Charleston have, and it's really through nobody's fault. It's just, the technology and the knowledge that people had building back then compared to what we have now is just different. And there's a lot more knowledge now. People are a lot smarter. The engineers are more educated. The county is, got much better rules in place to stop bad things from happening to houses. And so one of the things I remember recently, one of our contractors was up at the site, and we're just taking a walk around, and we were talking. And there's a lot of people that like to walk up there, especially in the summer and the fall. And so we get to talking, and we had talked with a lady who works with the county, and she said, the major issue that most people up here, when they're buying a home that is not a new build, a resale home, is they have a lot of structural problems, a lot of structural issues with the house, foundational issues with the house, mainly because, like I said earlier, the houses were just engineered differently, and the soil tests were different, and their knowledge about soil and settling and foundation and how deep to put things, just all of that was just different at that time. So nowadays, the rules and regulations are very strict. And building a home in Mount Charleston right now is extremely challenging and expensive because you're building on the side of a mountain. And as a result of it, the engineers that we brought onto our project are all top of their game. This house is being built with all of the most updated rules and regulations for all the engineering aspects of what is now required. Everything from making sure that draining water, water drainage from water melting, from the snow melting, from rain falling is directed away from the foundation properly, to little things like protecting the foundation with the new technologies they have, foundation wraps that they have, and all sorts of interesting technologies that are being built into the house. In addition to, the smart technologies that you'll see in the upgrade option packages in our catalog. But our house is being built with all of these new technologies and all of the new engineering requirements in place. And it really is a superior product to houses that are not new builds. Even just houses that are built even just 2 years ago right now. So that would be, 2018, 2019. Even those houses were not built under the same engineering requirements now that are being required now. And this is a wonderful thing. Houses that are continuing to be built from this point going forward are all going to be required to have these new requirements in place. But right now, our house is the premier house that is up to code on everything, every little nuance, every small detail to provide a truly long lasting and beautifully functioning house that is not going to have any problems going forward according to all the new regulations. So that's something I think that is really important to know when you're buying a new build compared to buying a house that's already existing up at the mountain. And there are some really beautiful homes at the mountain. It's just a gorgeous place with so many different types of architectures. And we're really thankful that you have shown some interest in our product. And we hope that you will end up purchasing one of our homes or having us build a home for you. If you are interested, please watch our YouTube channel. There's some videos that are available. Our catalog is something that you definitely want to download and take a look at. And if you have any questions, of course, you can call us 702-930-2619. You can text us at 702-805-2720, or you can email me directly at gio@reiglv.com. Thanks for spending some time with us today.